I'm getting really excited about my upcoming cruise on Icon of the Seas. Icon is the most anticipated new cruise ship of 2024. She's been under construction since June of 2021, and finally, construction is complete. And now, here in early January of 2024, she's completed her transatlantic crossing from the shipyard in Germany and arrived at the port of Miami for the very first time. These video clips you're watching were shot by the folks at Royal Caribbean. I didn't shoot these. My cruise on Icon of the Seas won't be until late February, because I don't like to be on the first sailing or two or three of a brand new cruise ship. I like to wait a few weeks for the crew to get up to speed, work all the kinks out before I get aboard a brand new ship like this. Now, Icon's first real cruise with paying passengers is scheduled for January 27th, and in the 2 weeks prior to that, she'll be doing some preview cruises for travel agents and other non-paying VIPs. And my travel agent, Gallagher, is one of the lucky ones that will get to do one of those short 3 or 4 day preview cruises. So, if you're interested in the hottest ticket in town, a cruise on Icon of the Seas, or her upcoming sister ship, Star of the Seas, you'd be smart to book your cruise through Caitlin, my travel agent. She'll be way more experienced and familiar with Icon than most other travel agents. And I've found that it's always better to book a cruise through a travel agent rather than directly with the cruise line itself. Now, most cruises on Icon of the Seas make a stop at Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island in the Bahamas. Most cruise lines these days have private islands, but the best of them all is Coco Cay. If you're a cruise ship fanatic like I am, this is one place you really have to experience at least once. And once you do, I suspect it'll be one of those places in the Caribbean that you'll want to return to many different times in upcoming years. Well, I hope you've enjoyed these new video clips of Icon of the Seas. For the last 2 years, we've only had computer-generated renderings of the ship or videos of it under construction. So it's really great to finally see Icon of the Seas arriving in Miami for the very first time and also having her very first perfect day at Coco Cay.